It's on the screen. It's on the screen. Reason why you don't see it, because it's not on the camera. It's on the screen. All right, you wonderful, wonderful, amazing humans. So with, unfortunately, passing, you also got to celebrate life. Life's awesome, especially life spent with animals and loved ones and all that cool stuff. I want to introduce some special little lady, I believe it's a lady, to the Space Lizard Exotics family. Hope everyone's ready for it. I know I'm ready for it. Ready? Yes. Oh my Lanta. Look how gorgeous. She's awesome. I'm pretty sure it's a she. I think. We don't know yet. Maybe. I think it's a lady. I think it's a lady. But look how gorgeous. Oh, it's on the screen. It's on the screen. So let's get this little lad off. Come here, little woman. Come here. Oh my goodness. Oh my Lanta. I like saying that sometimes. Oh my Lanta. I don't know why. It's super funny. Crested gecko. I couldn't pass her up. I was looking for a crested gecko. Today went out, was like, I'm gonna pick one up. Everyone needs a crested gecko in your reptile collection, I'm telling you. And with the passing of Sputnik, I was very broken. And just missed a cresty to have fun with, and just look at that running up your arm, jumping everywhere, so fun. So a little story about this little gal. Was at the best pet store in the world, by the way. It's a place called Beasties, Colorado. If you're ever around, check it out. Was there, grabbing some supplies. Lo and behold, I walked by the most gorgeous assortment of crested geckos I have seen in the longest time ever. It's like absolutely spectacular and gorgeous. And I was going through the collection, and this little lady just popped out of a leaf and just jumped right on my hand. And I was like, well, apparently you're going home with me, because she chose me. Couldn't pass this little beautiful gal up, pretty sure it's a gal. But with that being said, I believe we're gonna call her Winona. What do y'all think? So say hello to Winona. Say hello. You're no face. Oh my God. We did get some fun things for her this evening at, cool little tree, throw in the enclosure. Seriously, everyone needs a crested gecko in their life. If you don't have one, go to your local pet store and purchase one. If you're in Colorado, go to Beasties. They have But that being said though, we are gonna set up the enclosure for this beautiful little lab. We already got that substratum in there. So if you haven't seen the last episode about the substratum and setting up bioactive cultures, go watch it right now. Super fun. Let's get this wonderful little lady all set up with her new enclosure. She's probably just wanting to just run around and have super lots of gecko fun. What? We also gotta feed her tonight and get some food in there. Already got that ready to go. Got some food by Pangea. I'm not sponsored. By the way, just throwing it out there. I just want to let everyone know, like, hey, you trying to just sell me some Elliot? No, I'm not, but this is what I personally use. Pangea is awesome, especially for gecko food. I think it's honestly the best gecko food I've used. Let me get her back in her little cup here for a second, and we are gonna set up that enclosure for her before she lets me. So, as you can tell, she does not want to go back in her little cup. So it's fine. So what we're gonna do here, this little gal, check this out. Until that time though, we gonna put her right in here. She wouldn't let me put her back in the cup, so apparently I'm gonna put her in there for now. I'm also gonna set it up while she's in there. Not a big deal. We're gonna get some cool shots of that. Also, wanna talk about some poses so she doesn't move out. So let's talk about some plants that I just got too. Ready for this? All right, so if you have watched the last video, super rad. We've been adding all live plants to the enclosures. So these plants are absolutely rad. They're in the Emerald Tree Boa enclosure right now. Having a blast, just seeing them grow, get super big. I love the leaves on them. This plant is called Monstera delicioso. Not delicioso. Damn it, Elliot. A Monstera deliciosa. Oh my God, I butchered that. It's fine though, we'll keep it. I like it. Next one I'm gonna put in there is the pothos vine. So we're gonna put that in the enclosure as well. If you watched the last video, you kind of heard me ranting about taking some pothos cuttings and getting them to root out. And right now I'm actually really stoked because that root is beautiful and beastin'. Now last and definitely not least, probably my favorite plant that I have in this whole entire collection. You've seen these wonderful things before. This is a pitcher plant. They're beautiful, they grow crazy, they grow these pods in there that turn into pitchers that will basically eat tiny bugs with water in them. So water goes in them, the bugs drown, the plant digests the bug. I'm gonna put this in the gecko enclosure as well. These things get absolutely freaking huge in the wild. There's many types of pitcher plants. In the wild, crazy thing about those, these will actually eat like rodents in the wild, like kind of crazy. I thought that was rad. I watched this crazy video on these things. Super cool. Check them out if you get the chance. Pitcher plants. Let's get these plants in there. Let's go. Come on. Come on, you wonderful, wonderful humans. All right, so hey, so far, it's coming out kind of cool. So check it out. Putting some sphagnum moss down. Any brand will do, but that's just the brand I have right now. Put some in there, especially for that pitcher plant. Like I said, very moist, kind of boggier areas. Plus, this stuff holds moisture really well. It looks really rad in your enclosure. So far, so good though. So far, so good. Check out this cool enclosure for this amazing gal. I'm super excited. We have some awesome leaves that we're gonna put in there too, make it look super, super naturalistic. See the little body? It's happy. It's a happy one. Let's mix some food. What do we feed them? Here at Space Lizard Exotics, these wonderful crested geckos. Well, we're about to show you. If you haven't seen yet, we're gonna mix some food. Let's go get this. Set up the gecko's enclosure. Super excited. She's gonna be super stoked, especially with our papaya by Pangea. Got the Pangea cups. Pangea out right now because it's the best gecko food ever. I love it. So you've seen me make this stuff before. I'm just gonna make it like a supplement. We're gonna pour that stuff in there. I use this to do it because you know why? That's what I have available. So no rhyme or reason to it, people. Whatever you have available to put a little bit of water in your Pangea gecko food, I do this because well, it's easy. A couple more drops in there. I don't have anything to mix it. So, you know what they say when on the farm. Grab this real quick. So I'm gonna mix this up. You do want to mix it very good, get all that corners and the sides real good, and it smells so good. So, oh my God, smell it. Smell it. Let's go put this food in there and see how this little lady reacts. I'm super excited. Come on. So I am actually gonna see if she'll eat out of my hand. Let's check it out. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. When they do, it's super rad. So let's see if she'll eat some of this out of my. Wanna eat? You interested in your food? Wanna try it? You stepped in it. You stepped in your food. That's exactly what you did. You stepped in your food. Okay. Hey, that's a start. We're getting there, honey. Check out that little gecko footprint in the food. That's super rad. So if you notice that white around her lip, it's so cool to see in a gecko. I think that's just so beautiful, and her colors on the back are just spectacular. Look at that little prehensile tail just trying to wrap around my finger. Their tails are super strong. Now sometimes they will just drop their tails. Geckos will do that sometimes. Sometimes they'll do it when they're stressed. Sometimes they just drop their tail. It's very strange. Sometimes you also get bi geckos in the pet trade that do not have a tail already. Little frog butts. So super cute. Let's see if she goes for it. She just dived right in there. I don't know if that was on purpose or what was up, but she definitely got a mouthful. Gosh, goofball. Oh my goodness. Let's get her back in her enclosure. I'm gonna put the food on this side. Kind of just see if she goes. Oh, there we go. She jumped on her ledge. Super rad. Look at her. Look at those colors. Oh my gosh. Look at my water stains. They're horrible on the back. That's what I got that scraper for, Elliot. Yes. So some people do, some people do not have a water dish inside their crested gecko enclosure. I recommend it, even though yes, you do spray it down throughout the day, or you do have a Miss King or something as such, always keep a bowl of water in there. They will drink out of it. I've seen them do it. Everyone, just want to say thank you so much for tuning in to Space Lizard Exotics. If you haven't yet, please take a little swipe, a little bite out of that subscribe button and that bell notification. That way you get to stay up to date with all the wonderful, amazing YouTube videos here at Space Lizard Exotics. And just want to let everyone know, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time, and stay rad.